Alright guys, we're back with another little video. It's been a couple weeks since I posted anything. Pretty much just took some time off. Didn't post a video at all, so sorry about the delay. We're going to try to get back into the at least once a week, 2 videos a week schedule. So hopefully we can stick to it. Got some pretty good updates on the bourbon. The last video, I believe, was when we were about to go to Kalamazoo, Michigan. We went ahead and went up there. The bourbon did really good, and Indiana actually lost the competition versus Michigan. They had more people come to our show than we had go up there. So if you guys are from Indiana, what the hell? But it is what it is. It was all for friendly competition. Hopefully we'll do it again. But we got all the amps back in. That's one of the main reasons I took some time off. Every show I was going to, I was blowing at least one amp. So like 2 weekends in a row, we popped an amp. So it was just beginning to be a lot to try to record at the shows, deal with the amps popping and everything else. So, but when we were in Michigan, we drove all the way up there and finally got 140 dB parking pound, which those of you that don't know is 6 foot from the car. So 140 decibels is pretty rowdy. So finally got the decal. All we're missing is the 165 headrest, which we'll be getting it soon. But while I'm back here, I cleaned up the back, got rid of a lot of the decals, since we got the big one on the window now. And we got all the amps back in. So all 12 amps back in. Found out what was wrong with the RCA voltage. I installed a ground loop isolator, and it didn't like it on the sub side. So I just put one on the 4-channel, like front and rear on the head unit. It was just a 4-channel option. So we got that installed. It took a lot of the noise away, so I'm pumped about that. There's still some engine noise when I turn the alts on, but I'm going to try to ground the alternator box, see if it helps, and go from there. But the windshield, still got the same double windshield in. It's holding. Honestly, it doesn't even move that much. It moves a little bit down here. But I don't have anything in the cowl. Everything's completely factory. I don't pour concrete and shit like that in it. It's all factory. So those of you that want to break down the class and say that shit's not factory, mine's 100% factory from the B-pillar forward. So other than the headliner, which we're allowed. So I'll get into another little thing I've been working on. The front doors, I'll show you the passenger side. The front doors, the trim panel that I had on these has just been beat up so bad, so figured it was time for a new look. I might get different panels, honestly, but these are pretty good still. But you can see we wrapped it with some suede to match everything else, like up top and stuff. And we got the LEDs all ran around. More than likely, we're probably going to do another little trim piece around it, similar to these over here, like the ones that were on it. But you can see how much room. It's about an inch or so, and it needs to be cut at least a quarter off of these. But these are just so beat up. They're broken a few spots and everything else. So I need to just make some new ones and go from there. But this side, I haven't done anything yet to it besides take the panel off. You can see where we had to kind of make a little panel for the 8. The doors are originally for 410s, and then the top one kind of overlapped the bottoms. I didn't like that too much, so I just swapped it out with an 8. But yeah, everything fits, everything's good. But that's what we're doing on the doors. Pretty much just trying to make them look a little better finished. And one of the big things that I've done to the doors, you can see if I stand here like pretty much 90 degrees with the door opening, like right in the middle. You can see where the door is from factory. And when you do park and pound, a lot of guys will do the meter on the pillar or in the middle or anywhere in this opening. So a lot of guys will also open up this door, and that right there's the factory locations. So I was thinking, plus a couple other competitors have already done this, so I figured I would try it as well. But I took the stops and just bent them up a little bit and made it to where the door will open at a full 90. So starting with the back, it's not quite 90 on the back, but it's really close. And the front, it goes full 90. So super stoked on that. And honestly, when I'm like playing it with the doors open and stuff, it just looks way better. When you're looking from the back, both front doors at a complete 90 with everything facing directly out instead of kind of going at an angle. I just think it looks a lot better. And I also made some stops to go in here. I'm going to actually put the factory ones back on, I think, because I'm pretty positive they'll still work. But yeah, we're going to do that and pretty much be done with that little project. But like I said, I did hit a 140 park and pound, and I had the doors completely opened like so. Not gonna say that's what did it, but it was the first time I did a 140. So we will continue to test, and we need to find the peak because I have no idea what this thing's peaking at. The loading wall as well. We got some stuff going on with the loading wall. If I can get a view here. I don't know if you can tell. Obviously, the tape throws it off a little bit. Kind of like make it an optical illusion or whatever. But pretty much, this front section right here needs to be pushed out towards the front of the cabin. So this part of the loading wall is almost like in compared to the back corner. So sorry about the camera there, but I've been wondering why I've got a bunch of dead spots back there in that corner. And I'm sure it's going to have dead spots anyway, with it being driver's side port like it is. It's going to kind of pocket some stuff back there, but it's way worse than it used to be. So I think this loading wall needs to be brought out a little bit just so it's straight. That should gain just a tiny bit of ported area. Nothing crazy at all, but the opening, what hurts me with this design, obviously we got the port opening here all the way to there. But if you look in here, where the baffle is, right here, going across to there, is a smaller opening than this front opening. So when it's trying to exit, it's almost like that right there is the port. So need to address that still. There's a lot that I can do to this design. Obviously, I built the whole thing, so I can do quite a bit. I know stuff that we could do, probably gain. So we're definitely going to be doing some stuff here soon. So if we can get at least a 66 out of it on a burp. And I know I'm pretty close to tap down on power. I know I got a little bit left. I tested it at the last show. I burped it little under a 3/4 knob, and then when I turned it all the way down, I just had it like really low volume, and I turned it up just a little bit on the knob itself, and it got louder. So we got some left. But that's beside the point. Like I was saying earlier, we got all 12 amps back in, so we're all good there. And I'll turn this light off, this big light, so you can see this a little better without all the reflections and stuff. But here's what we got for the back window now. We obviously got to put the YouTube up top, the Facebook, and I got a TikTok, but I do not post on it that much. So hopefully putting it on here, we get some more views and stuff, and I'll start posting some more. But show you a little better on this side. We got the decal daddies. They're the ones that made the decal for me. We got Jacob Morris, Kyle Rutherford. Those of you that don't know, be sure to hit them up. Literally Decal Daddies on Facebook or whatnot, and it'll take you right to their page. They did this whole thing for me. It is all one printed decal essentially. None of this is like added. It's all incorporated into the design. We got a few bubbles. There's one like right there, but I honestly just put this in, and I still need to hit it with the heat gun and stuff, but try to pull some of them out. But we got sundown audio and of course sound check, and obviously our social stuff. But I thought this was a pretty cool picture, something different. If you can't tell, this is me sitting in the bourbon. One of the other local audio guys took a picture, and I pretty much was like, hell yeah, let's make it a decal. So you can see all the broken glass from when we drove home with no windshield at all. That's what this is. So it does have up top, it's got like the YouTube logo all the way around the edges. You can see it in some spots, but I wanted the main stuff to be on, showing a little better. And then we got a couple of the YouTube logos along the front, just to break it up a little bit. I'm probably honestly going to do something for the front windshield eventually. And like I was saying, definitely going to probably do something with these. I like the reflective style flat black decal, but I've had it for quite a while, so I might change it up, or I might keep it. I'm not really sure yet. But really like the way this turned out. Turned out really good. So if you guys are in the market for some pretty much full windshield vinyl wraps or decals, whatever you want to call them, this is basically a sticker. It wasn't a wrap, so I guess you could call it a decal, but they can do anything. Banners, decals, all kinds of shit. So hit them up if you need some stuff done. Decal Daddies, like I said. Super good customer service. Turned out really good, so super stoked on that. But the next show, we ain't got nothing going on this weekend. It's September 2nd, I believe, just to get you guys updated. So we got one the 16th down south, Bedford, Indiana. If you guys are in the semi-local area, come on out. It's a 4X show, so it's going to be a big event. A lot of organizations there. I want to say there's 5 different organizations there. So be sure to come out to that one. I'm going to try to have the bourbon there playing, so come check it out. And then we got state finals the last Sunday of the month. I want to say it's the 29th of September up in Lafayette for state finals for Mecca. So fingers crossed we could do decent up there. But anyway, don't want to go too crazy long about just talking about stuff. You guys saw what we got going on. We got the 90 degree doors now, which I really like the way they turned out. You can see it's full 90 degree. So windshield's holding, doors getting revamped, and they open at 90 degrees now. We're gonna continue to finish the LEDs. We're having a lot of problems with these LEDs. The ones on the passenger door aren't working worth a shit, and the one in the hood, and then the one up in the roof works half the time. So I'm taking a break from them for a while. I'm gonna readdress that. We got some more we gotta add as well anyway, including the ones inside the wall, which we have over here sitting here, but we just got to take some subs out to do it. But appreciate it, guys. Till next time, I'll try to get some footage out there at Bedford. It's probably gonna be a good big show. So until then, appreciate the support. See you guys next time.